Really easy.
Yeah, don't make me come through this computer.
Pop, 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 pop.
That's totally not the podcast channel. What the heck?
Yeah, it is.
No, I just made it and it's not showing up for some reason. There it is. For some reason I had it on the wrong damn name.
Get yourself some, boys.
Tell me when we're live.
We're live. We've
Shit
been live for like
son.
the past 10 seconds, so whatever you guys say and do is what you do and do.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Randy, we moved to like the
Are we
your
live?
right a little bit because your face is like, yeah, a little
Which
more.
one is it? I never saw one.
A little more?
Let me see.
A little more?
I gotta see which way I went. That damn delay.
You're going the right way. You went the right way. Do it a little more. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good job, buddy.
Alright.
Welcome to the
right,
Lost
ladies and
Boys
gentlemen.
Radio, guys, because we're always prepared, and
Yep.
we're proud of that.
Uber prepared.
Uber prepared. Uber prepared. But
Alright,
yeah,
welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 8 of Lost Boys Radio. The episodes are about shenanigans. Now, we got a slew of great topics to talk about tonight, guys. All things interesting, some fun questions. You get to explore our dirty, dark secrets about anything and everything. So, you know, all of that good stuff. So, let's just dive on in, shall we?
Please.
All right, our first topic of tonight, gentlemen, how has your
Give it to
week gone? Mr. Oz,
I'm good. What's going on? I'm sorry. I'm having green screen problems tonight, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Fuck it.
I asked how your week has been going.
It's been hell. I have a daughter who has colic, and she's been keeping me up all night, and it's been sad. I wanted to cry, but it's okay.
I know, you've been missing from the gaming scene. It's been depressing.
I have not played much games all week at all, but it's okay. Got more important things to do.
Mr. Randy, how has your week gone?
Oh man, mine hasn't been too much better, but it's been interesting, real interesting. Did a lot of troubleshooting. The tech support actually helped me out quite a bit. Then we realized I was fucked and had to reinstall Windows. And I made the conscious decision to reinstall Windows 7 instead of 10. So we'll see if I should have went up later
I'll punch
on.
you. Easy, I'll punch you.
But that's
Windows
about it.
10's actually good.
Stir in the pot. Stir in the pot.
Alright, well, easy. It's fair to say, how has your week gone?
You know, just another work week in the books. Busy working, playing a little Wasteland and Dirty Bomb, and yeah, that's about it.
Good deal. Alright, well, that was exciting. God, you guys are all boring. My week, not really much going on. Busy week at work. Last weekend, obviously, we wrapped up the tournament, so I'm excited that we're going to start putting another one together. So if you guys are listening that took part or interested, stay tuned for another Heroes of the Storm tournament incoming very soon, hopefully. If we get all the ducks in a row on that one. Other than that, just gaming. Nothing too exciting. Let's see. Our first topic of the night is, what is your top 5 games?
All time or coming out?
All time. Okay, so
That's
try your reading this as if it's just like there, okay? But
It's
basically
clearly there.
it's just there for you. But like I put a lot of thought into this. I want you guys to open up more. Well, I want to open up a little bit more. So first thing I want is Randy. I want you to go really think about what is your top 5 games of all time. Like,
Oh, God.
no matter what, I want you to think about what and tell us.
No matter
you think
what,
about.
it starts off with the first thing coming to my mind. I'm gonna try to do it as fast as I can. Nintendo 64 Star Fox. That's hands down it. Off that, I do like the classic Mario. Third would be all the Halo series, just because I'm a nerd and I like Xbox. That's where I got started on everything. Fourth is all time. I would be right in there. Would be Daisy. And fifth, I don't even know. Dang, what would be a good fifth one? Skyrim. I had a lot of time in Skyrim. Done. Time.
It's not a race.
Oz, you're going to be shocked at this, but I'm going to give number 1 to World of Warcraft. And I'm going to give it to it for this reason. Way too many good memories that came out of the game. Actually, no, I'm scratched it. I have to move that to number 2. I thought of something that I
You're
really
gonna say a
didn't think
Star
of.
Wars game, weren't you?
Yeah, Star Wars
God.
Galaxies. This was the game that truly sent me down the spiral path of nerdedom. It was. I mean, when you talk about a game that, when they changed the game dramatically because to compete with World of Warcraft, I actually cried, wrote a letter, and sent it to the company of how upset I was of them destroying this game. I mean, it was.
Great.
I was beyond distraught, and
But
that
did
game.
they write you back?
No,
Is
never
the real
did.
question.
And you know what? It's okay, but the memories from that game. Number 2, definitely WoW. It's just because of how many great. I mean, I met Oz through WoW. I've met so many great people through it. That's really what spiraled me into MMO gaming, to gaming with other people. I'd have to give it to that, even though it became stressful for me in the latter part of it. But so many great memories from it, from downing bosses together with 10 friends and having your blood pressure through the roof. You're like, oh! I can't pass that up. Number 3, I'd have to give it to. I'd probably have to give it to, so far, Heroes of the Storm. It's jumped up on my list, and this is as of late. And it's because, and I think Clan Lost has a lot to do with this, but I've never been able to dive this full force into a game as of in the last several years without going overboard, to the point where I become stressed and it affects my personal life, my life. And so far, that Clan Lost has been a great, I think, environment to help promote that, to not go that direction. But so far, I've loved the idea of it, the competitive nature, but yet the lax environment. Number 3, definitely.
Thought that was 3.
Oh, sorry, 4.
That was 3, yeah.
Sorry, 4. What, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, hands down, made me fall in love with the Zelda series. Just, I grew up loving it, played it over and over and over again. I mean, I could not get, could not get tired of that game. And number 5. Ooh. It's going to be another Zelda game, so A Link Between Worlds. Newer game for the DS. I'd have to say I've never really dove full force into a new Zelda game since that. And if you have a DS, the 3DS, I highly recommend grabbing it. I haven't loved a Zelda game as much since then. I highly recommend. I see it as my number 2 for Zelda games, and then third would be Majora's Mask. But as far as Zelda games goes, but that concludes my top 5. Oz, since you put, actually we'll end with you because you put so much thought.
Easy, who's like staring into my soul with his eyes tonight. Like he had this like blank look at the camera, and it's like
I was trying to think. I didn't want to just come up blank-minded, but no particular order for me on my 5. Number 1 would have to be Battlefield Bad Company 2. By far, I think one of the greatest Battlefield games that have come out. Number 2 would have to be the original Super Mario on the NES. First video game I ever played, Mario, Yoshi.
Good champ.
Just awesome game. Then would have to go Arma 3, one of the first PC games along with DayZ that I played, and the mods and the different game modes are just endless, so you never stop having fun. Let's see, that's 3. Number 4... I would have to go with any of the NCAA footballs on PlayStation or Xbox. Hey, say what you want.
I'm just kidding.
By far, one of the funnest. I'd sit there for hours doing a dynasty, changing roster names, everything. And then number 5 would have to be throwback Sega Dreamcast Test Drive 6. My brother and I would play that game for hours.
Oh, yeah, wow, Test Drive. That brings back so many memories.
Dodge Viper, all day.
Long forgotten. Holy crap. What'd you play it on?
Sega Dreamcast.
Sega? Yeah. That's the way to do it. That was a very short-lived console.
The broke kids PlayStation.
Yeah. Yep.
Jesus.
So my list has got more sentimental things for me in it. World of Warcraft is number 1, and that's because I have met, I'm going to be tacky here. I met my best friend in World of Warcraft.
No.
Can we all take a moment?
Yeah.
I'll pat you on the back.
Try has been there for me, like, through hell, and it's been awesome, friendship that I made through that. And it's not just him. I mean, I've been through multiple different guilds, meeting multiple different people, and all over the world. I got to go to California to go to BlizzCon just because a friend of mine who knew people at Blizzard got tickets, and then she's like, just let us come over to her house and stay there. This person just knew us on the internet and was totally allowing us to go over there and stay at her house for the weekend. Just amazing thing like that. People are so awesome. MMO or any kind of gaming community is a great thing for that. Number 2 is Crystallis, and nobody probably knows what that game is. It was a game for Nintendo. It was a RPG, sort of, but it was you only played one character. It wasn't like Final Fantasy. But it was like a totally different from any other game. I can't really explain it. It was kind of like Zelda games. It had really good storyline and stuff. And then I have to say the Super Nintendo Zelda, and then the Nintendo 64 Zelda, and then would have to be Ark. And even though I don't play it as much anymore, the idea of Ark, if they make it awesome, more awesome, if they keep going with what they're doing, it'll stick to being one of my top 5 games. Are you gonna
get it for Xbox One?
No. Mods.
Speaking of
Mods.
You know, if we were going on current games of your top 5, I would have a whole different 5.
No.
I want all time. That's
you had to bury your soul into this one.
Yes,
really I did. That's what I'm saying.
That was the whole point of this. I really wanted to.
Nowadays, man, if
I wanted people to know who we are, kind of thing. So that's what we'll bring around.
Yeah.
And that's not the end of it, because we have one more little fun thing we're gonna do before we get into news, and that is we're gonna play a game called Would You Rather.
Oh, God. By the way, for our viewers, feel free to throw in your top #1 favorite game, just to help us reminisce. I'd love to see what people rate as their #1 game of all time, just because. You know, I like to get to know the viewers. People who, if they're willing to sit here for an hour and listen to my voice, then I'm willing to give them the time of day.
Such a beautiful voice.
Yeah, well, I actually thought about talking in an Australian accent for the entire night, and actually...
No, you can't do that. That's racist.
Is it racist?
That's racist.
I don't believe it.
Because you're not Australian, you don't do a good Australian voice.
What are you talking about? I'm from
no,
down...
you're not. So I have a good friend of mine who lives here who's from Australia, and he would kill you if you tried that.
Yeah, somebody says over here GTA 3 was revolutionary. What do you guys think? On the gaming world, you guys think...
where are you seeing this at?
The whole open world concept kind of almost stemmed from Grand Theft Auto in a sense. I mean,
I don't know.
If you think back, what other open world games have there been? Where you're just free to roam around and kind of...
do whatever you want.
Do you count MMOs?
Run into an invisible wall.
Do you count MMOs?
Yeah. Turn you around or something.
I'm sitting there wondering where the chat room is, and it's because you guys linked it to the Clan Lost chat room, and I'm like, there's nobody talking. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
You confused me. Okay. So.
I don't know. I think played like 1 or 2 of the Grand Theft Autos at most, and then I started having a spiraling hatred of the games. So I will digress on this comment.
I've played just about all of them. I liked 3, but I think the big jump was San Andreas for me. And I think that out of like all the GTA 5s for everything, San Andreas like really opened my eyes to what video games could be. And I was holy shit, damn! Like you could do anything in that game and everything. And it
has purpose. You can hate it for what it is because it is a eviler game, but it's still a good game. I mean,
okay. Anyway, I want to get into this. Would you rather? I'm curious, and I already have a bottle in me. So let's go this while
we'll start with you then, Ben.
No, I gotta get.
I don't want you to explain your answer afterwards why you chose that.
Do I have to be very honest?
Yes. It's not that bad of would you rather. So these are very simpler ones.
Please do hit me with some good ones.
Would you rather have a superpower to fly or become invisible?
Oh, ooh.
And why?
Oh God. Probably invisible.
Why?
It's actually for really bad reasons. There are a lot of bad people in this world, and I feel like they don't deserve good things, and so I would probably take those good things from them to be able to provide for not only myself, but my family.
Oh, the Robin Hood kind of thing.
The Robin Hood, yeah, exactly.
No, just for myself and my family.
Self-Robin Hooding?
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably walk into a couple.
Money. Let me just go
Robin
ahead and
Glove.
take this and go.
I'd probably walk into like a corporate bank, get into the vault, walk out with just like a couple mil, and I'd be good. I wouldn't risk it again after that. I say that now, but it probably would happen like a few days later. But I digress.
You go on a binge because of the rush. Is what it would be.
Yeah.
Now, but okay, real quick, you're gonna steal money. You're invisible. The money's not invisible. Your clothes aren't invisible. You got to walk in there naked. Just like
like an invisibility cloak?
Dude, I'd walk naked with this body.
We didn't say that. We didn't say, hey, only invisible in this certain aspect.
The Invisible Man thing. Think of the Invisible Man movie.
Well, that's just one invisible superhero character.
You say that,
some of them can just disappear and take things with them.
I'm just trying to change his answer a little bit for what he would do.
No, anyway, the answer's done.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with your superpower. So.
Yeah, go.
What about you, Randy? You want to fly or you want to be invisible?
If it was me, invisible hand down, but for a way worse reason, I would love to just troll everybody on the sidewalk. Anybody and everybody. Not in like a perv kind of way, but like...
No, too late. You said
not completely. Let me rephrase it. Not completely in a perv kind of way. But, I think it'd just be great to kind of just mess with people, real bad. Like, think about it. You could be, relating back to that Invisible Man style, you could be that floating dollar,
right.
Or like $100 bill or, something. And really just troll people real bad. Like, pick up and just randomly chuck a cat, or something.
I thought he was going to say a chick.
Or a chick.
Walk behind a girl that has a guy walking behind her and then smack her in the ass.
Pinch it really hard. No, pinch it really hard. Don't smack it. Just like where it's going to hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh, this is
so you know she's not going to like it.
Oh, yeah, and then the guy gets smacked behind her. It'd be funny.
Yeah, all right, Easy, go ahead.
So at first I thought, flying would be awesome. Who doesn't want to fly? No traffic, no gas, no car. And then I remembered I live in Washington and it rains most of the time here. And that wouldn't be very fun. And then so, invisibility for like the same reasons, maybe acquiring a few goods for myself or my family or making fun and trolling people. But then also, no more having to pay for movie tickets. Go to any sporting event you want. Just hop over, grab a seat. So, the possibilities
and some chick
are endless.
sits on your lap. I mean, what?
Oh, that would be horrible,
Horrible.
For her.
My girlfriend's sitting right here, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, sorry to you all that way, but
right.
to me.
So,
right,
I'm going to be the oddball, and I'm going to say flying. And there's multiple reasons why. First off, I can get into anything I want to get into, because I can fly right into the thing.
Oh my god, does it really mean being your best friend that I thought of like a fat joke of a flying dude?
Yes, because that's hilarious. But still, okay. Anybody I hate or somebody that trolls me, I will fly over top of them and take a shit on their head.
Why did I know immediately then that's where he was going? That's just
Why not?
That's scary that I knew
aspect?
that.
Yeah.
The pigeon aspect.
Plus,
that brings a whole twist to things.
I can use my powers for good. If somebody's in a burning building, I can fly into the building and save them.
You could also use it to pick up Invisible Mr. Randy, and we could do lots and lots of pretty mischievous things together.
Like, I totally thought of pick up in the wrong sense.
Yeah.
What sense are you thinking? Maybe you weren't so wrong.
No.
Maybe you were. I don't know.
No.
His mind's telling him no. But his body is telling him yeah.
And just keep on a-drinking.
That's right. I got that Jack and Coke. I'm almost out, though.
All right, so next Would You Rather. Are you ready for this?
All right, go.
Because I got this one because since my daughter had colic and I haven't been able to sleep or do much of anything, I watched Doctor Who, the whole entire thing, from start to finish, in the past 4 days. Okay. So.
Ow.
Yes. Would you rather live one life that lasted 1,000 years, or 10 lives that lasted 100 years each?
Oh shit.
Like
1,000, hands down. Okay. 1,000.
1,000 years getting older.
My shit's gonna be
so
deep.
Think about that. You are
so
gonna get older.
So by the time I'm 1,000, I'm like a decrepit corpse.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But is it like Dumbledore older, or Gandalf
it's
older, where I'm just
older.
badass and I like start gaining powers and stuff?
I wouldn't say
or
you
is it
want to
like,
be like.
the wheelchair walker older.
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't want to say that you'd be like 1,000 years old and like,
Or just like a vampire older. Huh?
Yeah,
like
at the year 1,000, you just dissipate. That's it.
Does your body get older?
You kids get off my lawn.
Like, does your body get old? Is like say. Like, we just took, like, how old from 1 to 100, but you just stretched it to 1 to 1,000.
Okay, real quick. I'm going to assume he means just, like,
70,
you get like, Dumbledore Gandalf-y by, like, year 300, and I'd be cool with that. I'd be, like, the wise sage.
Just a gangster beard.
I'd have mastered every form of kung fu. I'd have
and
been
freestyle
to every
rapping.
country.
No? Okay.
I mean, what a tale.
Mm-hmm.
I could go up to heaven and I'd be like, guys, I've seen some shit.
Well, 10 lives doesn't mean that you forget what you've done the last time.
We're not delving into details. That becomes too complicated, so just move forward.
Well, that's where, there you go. Go, Randy, go.
So for me, and I'm going to get into real in-depth why I feel this way. Just to clarify something, I'm answering this on the basis that if I get to kind of have a recommendation after each 100 years, so I can kind of remember a little bit from the last. If not, that would change it. Does that change it? What do you say? What do you say before I go?
I am going to say that you every 100 years when you die, you
Right.
respawn. You respawn, and you basically don't get so old. You just basically respawn as a new person at the same
The
So
same
think of
mental
this is supposed to be
power,
based on
or-
Doctor Who. Okay, so in Doctor Who, when he dies, he regenerates into a new body. He doesn't really normally get old. He just
he forgets who he is most of the time.
No, he doesn't forget. He forgets who he is for the first part of the episode, and then he remembers everything.
And then he remembers he loves
Perfect.
pudding.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So if that's what it's based off of, then I would definitely take the 10 lives. And this is why, man, I can definitely think back. I personally have had a pretty vast life ever since I was 13. I mean, I've had some crazy shit happen to me. And just the fact that I could relive it in a whole different aspect over and over again, at least 10 times, that's amazing. I mean, I'll get to take those first steps, I got to do that, man, refine my favorite food, certain things like that, all over again. Do high school. Woohoo! We all want to do that, right?
Right.
I honestly would take the 10 lives, just because I don't want to be that weirdo who just lives everybody, and like by default I have 10 wives.
Try.
But more or less likely I'll have 15 wives. I'm a bit of
I mean, it's true.
maybe another life. And I got 10 of them. I could choose, I just think it'd be way more enticing for me, the ability to have 10 lives to do good, or maybe next time I'll be very evil. Yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe I'll be a beach bum. I don't know. I just think that I don't know. I don't think you'd stand out as much, and like once you get like so old, you'd have to keep moving around. You'd think before everybody's like, hey, that's kind of weird. This dude's like outliving everybody. I went to school with him.
Would be.
Yeah, and so I just don't want to be weird.
Right.
I'd rather just die and come back. Personally.
All right, easy. Let's try. Hey, I want to do something though, just because like I don't want us to take an hour doing this game because I'm enjoying this. But let's try to keep answers like to a minute.
Oh, shut up! We're having fun. Easy, go.
So before I do my answers, is that a bottle of mustard in your hand, Randy? Earlier.
Yeah, that's a bottle of
Okay. I just wanted to check, make sure you weren't drinking it. But I would definitely go with the 10 lives for 100 years, because you'd get to have 10 different experiences. Like Randy said, you'd be a beach bum, be a doctor. Go do this, go do that. Just kind of have a whole experience instead of just one long, drawn-out life.
If you're smart.
Unless I could be like Dumbledore or Gandalf, then, that totally changes
right.
it.
If I can make shit like appear and disappear and float and shit, yeah, sign me in on it. But, and especially if you get smart after like the third time, you're like, I see what's going on. You just start investing,
Yeah.
So,
Right.
life number 7, you're getting hooked the fuck up. What if fun life was like you get born, you become like 11 years old, you get ran over by a car? That would kind of suck.
Oh,
I guess it's rolling the dice.
That'd be a short-lived one.
that's depressing.
Yeah, I mean, do we absolutely live 100 years each life?
Unless you get shot, I guess. I don't know. Okay, the rule is 100 years. Okay, so we're gonna stick with
100
that.
years.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So you're not dying in 100 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get run over a car like year 2,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shake
All
it
right,
off.
Anyway, all right, easy, go.
No,
I
I
just
go.
did.
He's already went.
Oh, okay. Next question.
Another beer.
I go.
Drinking. Fuck you.
So, anyways, I would say the 10 years, or the 10 lives, because
Of
I'm
course.
thinking more about Doctor Who style. He doesn't go back to being a kid again. He stays an adult, but he just changes his looks completely. So at that point, I can change everything.
You
want
wanna
to
be a black
go to
guy,
different
don't you?
places, be a new person. So I can like reinvent myself, and I remember all the things from my past. So I just become more and more intelligent to find out new ways of doing stuff. And if I start off the first time around putting money into savings and stuff, and by the time I get to my 5th regeneration, I'll be rich as hell.
You be like Donald Trump rich, man.
Again,
Trump
he wants
2016.
He wants to be reborn a black guy.
Yo, hey, it's bound to happen, right?
All right, next question.
Last one. Would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon?
I'll go.
Oh my
Now,
God.
I'm gonna put a stipulation on this. The dragon that you would be a dragon aspect like in World of Warcraft, where you can transform between human and dragon. That's not just World of Warcraft. That's a lot of dragon lore. They can switch between being dragon and
Oh
humans.
God.
So it's like a vampire.
Alice
right?
Straza, girl, the things I wanted to do to that dragon, I'd burn her fire all day.
Oh, the day he said.
Okay, well, wait, shoot, I'd be a dragon. Definitely be a dragon.
Is there a reason why, or just because you think that they're cool?
in the sense of the dragon aspects, I mean, they were these epic icons in the lore, and I mean, they were like all powerful, and I definitely went in on that shit.
Hmm.
I'm drunk. You're gonna get very simplistic answers right
What
now.
about you, Randy?
You know, with me, because just for the simple, I don't know, man. I would have to, and this is the only reason why it's only sitting to me. I would have to be able to change into a dragon and then come back, you know. And so I'd go with that. I would go with that. You know, that's what you're saying. And the reason being, because I just want to eat a cow, like right off the field.
You know who I thought
and then
of
wake up
instantly?
and be like, oh, I don't know what happened, covered in blood. Oh. Like, can I choose to change,
Wow.
or is it more of a
Yes,
like,
you choose-
hey, you know, that sun's like halfway weird in the sky, and so you just
I
randomly
swear to
change
God.
at the
Sleeping
grocery
Beauty,
store?
Like out of like fucking left field.
Maleficent, she could
Like-
change between a dragon and a human anytime she wanted.
Yeah, you know,
That's the
I
type
know
of
what you're
thing I'm
saying.
thinking of, yeah.
That's perfect. I know, like, some, like, bestiality kind of change. That's the wrong word, but, like, man to beast form, some of it's involuntary. So I was just wondering what you were meaning.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What about you, Easy?
Bestiality, huh?
Definitely have to be a dragon that can
Depends kind of show.
transform. Because usually, you know, they're guarding a princess in some tower, so I can just transform and be like, "Yo, princess, I just killed that dragon for you. So what's good? You know, let's take off and you know."
That's a little bullshit.
What is what?
Capture the princess, be the dragon, disappear, be like,
Exact. That dragon's gone, baby. Let's roll.
Midway to orgasm, dragon back.
Back in the tower.
that is so
Psych.
messed up.
You
So
thought you were
messed up.
free.
I don't even know what to think.
See, now I'm gonna have to figure out a reason why I'd rather
Oh
be
my
a dragon or have a dragon than be one. And I think it'd go back to How to Train Your Dragon. I think I'd much rather have real friends that all had dragons than to be a dragon myself.
Oh.
Because it's more of a camaraderie thing at that point. It's like, hey, how's your dragon
Okay.
doing? My dragon's doing cool.
You said the aspects, and if you had said How to Train Your Dragon, I want a toothless. I want a cat dragon. I want a cat dragon.
Yeah, but that's the difference. I mean, you're gonna have your own dragon. It's gonna be something like that.
Oh well, shit. Then you know what? I'm not changing my answer. I'll
No,
stick
you
with
can't
it for
change your
now.
answer now. You're stuck.
All right. Is that it for your game, though?
Yeah, that's it for my game.
All right. So our next topic of the night: the sexy computer build of the week. Very
Okay.
sexy. Very,
Hold
very
on.
sexy.
I'm gonna pull this up here so people can see this thing. Because this thing is freaking amazing looking.
Holy shiznit! I purposely didn't want to look at it till the show.
Right.
That is what is? Oh my god! That looks like that should be running like a space station. Holy crap!
Twitch, there it is. Alright,
That is.
there's the link to it. This thing is sexy.
Oh my
Cool
god!
fan. I
Like
wonder how much
that's
that
insane.
ran. Is the price on there somewhere?
Probably not. Well, I don't know. Maybe you
I'm
can-
guessing that's water cooled.
$5 grand?
That's the whole thing is water cooled in every single aspect. Two
Oh my
980s,
God.
SLI'd.
Oh, I just got my first one.
That's insane.
What would you
64
do?
gigabytes of RAM. That's how we're doing it though, because you really don't ever need that
Yeah.
shit. I guess for the look of it, just to have a flat surface of RAM, it would look sexy.
Well, no. You think about it. With that right there, you'd be able to easily run your own servers right off your
You'd
computer.
be able to launch
But
yourself off the
if you had
fucking
the bandwidth.
But
planet
you
with
don't
that.
build, you don't use that kind of system for a server.
True, I know, but that's
Use
the only
that
other reason
system
I
to
think you'd
game.
need a bunch of RAM for
Right.
on your computer.
That's what I'm saying. You would not never need that on that computer. That computer is made to look for the look of it's made for gaming, not for.
It's like, I guess in the same theory of girls having multiple orgasms, that's kind of the same thing. 64 gigs of RAM. That's right, boys. 64 gigs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I just built my first PC this last winter,
Uh-huh.
and just looking through these pictures, I can't even comprehend it. It's just magnificent, glorious. So much stuff going on, and I want to see what games look like ran on it. Is what I want to see. It is just kick ass.
Yeah,
It's
that's
pretty
a
much other than the water cooling system. That's the same computer I have almost. I mean, two 980s and a.
Wait, oh, you use
930K.
water cooling?
Huh?
You use water cooling?
Yeah,
You're gonna need to teach me about that in the spring.
that's fine. I can do that. That's
I want to
easy.
water cool as many things as possible.
I've already done all the study and stuff for it. It's actually not that bad.
Cool.
Anyways, but yeah,
Fun.
that is our cool water cooled system for the day. I
I give that a win for sexy computer of the week. Like holy
Yeah.
shit.
had to do it.
Next week, my pick then, because I have
Okay.
a few that I've seen in the past that I know most people have not delved into. Alrighty, our next topic for this evening: the best gaming mouse for what you are doing.
All right, so basically, there's different mice for different types of games, and the reason I brought this up was I talked to a guy yesterday, who has 4 different mices, and he uses them for different games like shooters, MMOs, RTSs, RTSs and MOBAs type thing. So. Let me put the link up here in the chat room for everyone else.
The Logitech mouse is the best MOBA mouse on the market?
Yes.
Wow.
Paste.
I had that mouse.
Now, see, most people are going to say Razer mouses are the best, and in most aspects they are because they have the 12 button on the side. You know, yeah, like
see, that's yes, the green one that I want.
Yeah,
but I can't get these to work.
Why not?
I've tried mapping them. I have the Razer program.
Okay,
I'm just not smart enough, or I'm too drunk.
What you need to do is map those numbers to your number pad.
There's a switch on the bottom. Flick it.
No, it's not that. The old one has a switch.
Unmuted
no
now.
switch.
Make sure
Yeah, the old
one
ones you have been has a switch. The new ones don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I need to change it. It's like set for it's set for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like on the top.
Yeah.
I think I need to switch the settings to like gaming or there's
you need to
different
switch it to your number pad
outputs
instead of your numbers. A number pad, because your numbers are going to be used for a game, and your number pad is going to be used, especially if you're doing MMO. You got 2 separate sites. Things.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically he was talking about how he has that MOBA mouse for MOBA, the one that's on here. It's the Logitech mouse, and when you think about it, it has 2 buttons on the side. You don't need more than that for a MOBA. But he explained to me that too many buttons in certain games confuses him, or confuses people. So he bought different mouses for different games. I couldn't find one for first-person shooter on here, but I would guess that'd be more like a 3-button mouse where you can, or extra button mouse where you can switch weapons fast. But yeah, so yeah, that's why I brought that up this week. Let's see. Next, Fallout Shelter. If anyone's not got it yet, get it. It came out on Android the day that I bought my iPhone.
I saw that.
The same day I switched to iPhone because I switched to iPhone, by the way, because I'm a graphic designer and I have a Macintosh and it works well with my phone. So, anyways, I bought it and I got my Fallout Shelter on there and I've had a shit ton of fun. I didn't know how fun this was gonna be. It's like Sims.
Trader.
Fallout.
Trader.
Oh, shut up! It's on your game system too. But yeah. So, yeah, if you don't have that yet, go get that.
Alrighty, next topic of the night is the PC 20 best survival games. Is this of like a specific year?
No, this is all of the survival games within, like, I guess, past decade. There is no order to them. Most of them I don't know. Let's see, we have Ark Survival.
Woo, that's a good one.
DayZ.
Ooh, another strong contestant.
Don't Starve.
Never played it.
I've heard of that.
But
heard of
you
it.
guys haven't heard. Yeah, I talked about it like a couple weeks ago. It's more of a top-down view one. The Long Dark is
sounds like an '80s vampire porn. Keep going though.
No, that's a. It doesn't have zombies in it. It's more about trying to survive cold weather, and so survive in the frozen mountains and shit. See,
cool.
H1Z1,
Nothing to do with vampire sex, right?
No.
Okay.
Anyways, H1Z1.
That sucks.
You play it. Shut up.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
I don't know what this.
What did you
one
say?
Is. Mia Mod.
Sleeping on the couch tonight.
Why?
Yeah, H1Z1 is the shit. They just released that 5-man battle royale. It's pretty hectic,
What?
but if you got a good team,
Is it a small map?
Oh yeah, they got same map and
Oh,
everything.
5-man team.
It's that 5-man team. You launch in together and everything. It's pretty dope.
Oh,
they do the
so
2-man team as well, but the 5-man's just crazy. You got
So-
like 5-man teams running around everywhere.
Can you shoot your own teammates?
Sorry.
Sure, good, but you're marked, so
Okay.
me personally, I haven't tried. Why? Why are you asking? No, just kidding.
I might have to try that now because I have H1Z1. I haven't played it in
I
so
love how
long.
everyone hears
Why?
that.
It's your teammates? No, I'm just
Can I
kidding.
shoot my own teammates?
Everyone heard that I'm in trouble.
I heard there's guns. All right, so next is Rust,
Damn it.
which
Of course.
I've never
I'm
played.
entertaining chat now with my love life.
Oh, okay. Shut
I
up.
see a lot of streamers stream Rust.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Rust because it's actually
it looks cool. I've never played it though.
I feel like it's more involved than the other ones because it's been around for a long time. And then there's Minecraft, obviously, but I don't really see that as a survival game.
Oh, you have to eat. You drown.
I know, but
there's a survival mode.
I don't know. It's more of a sandbox. Let's build cool shit game.
So then is Arma a survival game?
Do you eat in Arma?
Yeah, you gotta eat.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the base game is not.
No, the base
survival.
game is not.
So I think that would take it away off take it off the list there.
Ooh.
At least for them. Let's see. Banished. Never heard of that. Who the fuck?
Yay!
Yeah.
The Forest. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this.
I have.
The Forest looks amazing.
You played it.
The problem right now is I've watched lots of videos of these types of games, and I don't remember if this is the one where you get into the airplane wreck at the beginning.
Yeah, so I played it. Originally, it was on my laptop, and it was not very good because I had horrible FPS. Kept getting ate by cannibals. But
that sounds like your problem.
Yeah, it was my problem, but I should re-download it now that I have a better PC, and it has a lot of potential. There's base building. It was just real difficult to find food and stay alive. Just continuously dying and getting ate.
So it's like whenever I play that, what's that game called? Fuck. That one you guys love so much.
Starbound?
No. Daisy?
Daisy, yeah. Every time I play Daisy, I die from food.
Oh man!
Gotta know where to look.
Once you get a little bit better, you'll get at it. I was a noob once too. No, I'm just kidding.
You have to kill the zombies and then
play with You're definitely not playing with the clanmates. If you play with any of the clanmates, they'll make you hook the fuck up.
I did, but see, I didn't know what I was doing, so they took me to this little area with all these backpacks. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? Take what you need.
Told you to crouch.
I just pull out a bunch of guns, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Okay, guys, we're gonna log off the server, and we're going to this other server to kill people. Okay,
what?
Log off.
Let's go, guys.
I don't know what I'm doing. Follow somebody. There's a guy over there. Where? To your left. I'm dead. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go off now and go play something else. I just spent an hour and a half trying to get geared up with you guys.
That is pretty.
I've been playing the last couple of days.
My only problem with DayZ is that you can't find where you are.
Can we do? Hold on, guys. Chat. Interesting question via chat. Could we do a 24-hour podcast?
If it was for a good cause.
If it was for a good cause, I would do it.
Yeah, if we were trying to get.
I could do it for charity.
Something.
Yeah, I'd do it for charity. Absolutely, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I just need a couple of these, and I'd be ready to go.
Yeah, I'd probably need some good bourbon too. But hell yeah. That could be something we maybe do for like episode 20 or some big.
I can get us in on gaming for charity thing. I actually have hookups for that. Whoa, what the heck? Okay.
I'll be all over that.
So
lifetime supply of meth. I mean, I couldn't do it without my meth, guys. I couldn't do it without my meth.
Well, make sure you share. As long as you share, just even a little bit, man. Just a fucking little bit, okay? I'll be good.
I'll just buy, I go to Sam's Club and buy one of those big boxes of Red Bulls, so I have one for every day. I'll just buy that and drink it all in the 24 hours. I have a heart problem when I get done, but it'll be worth it. Yeah.
We got that Heisenberg Blue.
Oh
my god.
All right.
What a good day, man.
So let's finish this list.
Just a pebble, bro.
Lone Survivor is a single-player survival game that it's
with a name like that, who would have guessed?
I didn't even think of that. Anyways, it's a platform game like the
whiskey almost.
It's like an old-style platform game where you have to push up to walk through the doors and stuff. And yeah, it's a horror game like that, but it's weird. Terraria's my shit. Have
couldn't get into it.
580 hours altogether in that game.
I couldn't even get into it.
Terraria,
I don't know. It's like the graphics are awful.
What? We played Minecraft, but you can't handle Terraria?
Nope, I'm weird like that.
You just need someone to play with. It's fucking awesome when you get bosses.
Terraria, you know, and I did a little bit of that, I just couldn't get into it.
What I think we should do.
I played so much of another game that's currently on the list.
You played Starbound, which is a copycat of Terraria.
If we do,
you know, I don't feel. See, so many people. Oh, you're copycatting with the Starbound stuff. I looked at it and I played Starbound myself, and now Terraria. They're completely different games, and they have two different aspects. It's 2D, and you can build shit. That's the only thing you got in common.
Here's the thing: you have to go back to Terraria being
Infinite
first.
Universe.
And then
go back to, how about this? Terraria being a game that's already out, and Starbound's a game that's ever evolving right now.
Let me finish. Terraria is here, right? Starbound comes out in beta, and it's just like fucking Terraria, except for you can move your ship to different planets. Okay? And then they upgraded it to what they have now, which is a totally different game than Terraria. But
that's how everything works.
It used to be exactly the same thing as Terraria, except for you can move.
Look at most of these billionaires nowadays. They all took somebody's great idea and made it better, and that's how you do it. That's what gaming's all about, you know.
Dude,
look how many shit are made off Minecraft alone. You can look at some of these games like, well, it looks pretty fun, but that's definitely based off Minecraft, the same engine.
But like, look at the dildo. I mean, like, someone made the dildo.
Oh god.
And now it's 10 times better version. Sure. What was that, Randy?
No, I was just kidding.
Okay, so State of Decay. I've never played this. I have it because I won it in a raffle. Never got to play it though.
On my wish list.
All right. Well, when you get it, let me know so I can play it with somebody. Because that's the reason I haven't played it yet. I don't know anybody that has it.
It's pretty low on my wish list, but it's there.
It's there.
It's on it.
In a couple of years from now, we might be playing it together. Subnautical. Moving shit again. Don't have a clue what that is. A lot of these things on the side I've never heard of. I don't know. 7 Days to Die, I've heard of it. I did not like the graphics. It looked horrible.
I've played 7 Days to Die. The graphics aren't bad considering other games, but if you're trying to compare it to games like, I would say DayZ, not gonna touch it. It would be more comparable to the cartoony little bit that H1Z1 gives off a little bit. You know, not much, but it does. Yeah. I've played a couple hundred hours of 7 Days to Die. It's very interesting.
It looked like a crappy Borderlands to me.
What was that?
It looked like a crappy Borderlands.
Oh no, you played has nothing to do with anything other than.
No. I mean, not awesome. The gameplay, the colors and stuff.
The colors, yeah. I wouldn't say they're so like contrasting as they did on Borderlands, if you will, the more eye popping. Their colors are all right, but they are kind of vivid, more cartoonish than like realistic games, more like DayZ. But I played it. I had thoroughly a lot of amount of fun with it in its first stages, and they had a lot of updates recently. They made out a little some transportation stuff and some other crafting devices, and you know, hey, it's pretty nice though. Sorry, I was actually thinking about getting back on it.
Oh no,
I took it that way. I'm a fence.
Next is Starbound, that game that we just talked about already. This War is Mine. Don't include it, but it sounds like you're in a war.
No, this War is Mine.
Played that.
I have. It's a single player game, and it is
2D.
So immersive. 2D,
it's 2D,
and I
right?
played it.
Yeah.
And I actually, if you look, I have at least 100 hours on this fucking game, and it just playing by myself, and you're kind of working through, and you're kind of staging, you're building it. You start out with one guy, and some guys come every now and again, but you're surviving as civilians in this war-torn country, and you have to go and do these little kind of like night raids. You have to manage your colony during the day, and then send guys out to raid, and anybody's sick, you got to take care of your guys, and you only get 4 guys max. Like that's all you can get. I can't really tell you how awesome it is, 'cause I thought it was kind of gay until I played it.
Is it World War I era? Is that correct, or?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say so. I would say it's a fictional war more towards the 90s, early 2000 eras with the weapons and how you kind of start off. Like everything's like you're just like sticks, you know, maybe a knife here. You don't really use them too much unless you're being attacked or you're going out raiding and you want to just shank a bunch of bitches. Usually you don't want to do that. You don't want to get seen, but you could definitely shank a bunch of old men.
If I want to do that.
You know, each kind of place has its own setting, its own theme, its own kind of background. You can go kind of explore and find a little bit of a story that's within this little area, if you will. And they're all kind of vastly different, and they're all unlocked and locked up depending on how the war is affecting the country at that time. I don't know. It's pretty fucking crazy. I got in there and I don't know. I put a lot of time into it.
Oh my god, that game!
I've watched some videos on it. It looked pretty immersive and interesting.
Alright, so did anybody ever play Salt?
Yeah, that
I
sounds
like
pretty
salt.
goddamn salty to me.
Yeah. Then there's Unturned. I never heard of that one either. guess
I looked at
there's only
Unturned. It's a
zombie.
it's really bit of cartoony DayZ.
Yeah.
It's like if you take DayZ and you throw it to a cartoon filter, whap, you're done.
It
There's
didn't have good
Unturned.
reviews on
Nah, it didn't even look too fun. Other than you can murder people, which is fun, I guess. But
And then there's Project
yeah, murder's
Zomboid.
fun.
Project
what?
Project Zomboid looked like a mobile game to
You should
me.
have trolled him and been like Project Runway.
Project Runway. It's Project Runway with zombies. You take
That's on my wish list.
But yeah, it looked kind of good, but it was also like, I don't know. It was a.
I got you, chat. I got you.
What's going on?
They want a link to this list.
Oh yeah. Look at it.
Y'all have to
You
subscribe
better not. I'm doing it
to
already.
channel
I'm
and
not. You
Facebook
guys.
before we put out the list first, though.
No, I've got a link to the next thing ready after you do that one though, because this game very much interests me. Next game on our list is called Soma.
This looks freaky.
It is.
fuck.
yeah.
So I thought of something fun though, real quick. By the way, I want to tout this out. Bringing up that 24-hour cast, I think what we should do is every hour play a different game, or
I'm
like
down.
watch we should start with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
If
that'd
we
be,
start at midnight, maybe.
honestly, that would be. I think we should do it midnight. I think we should start early in the morning and do it midnight that night. I would do a freaky fucking cartoon or not cartoon.
No, have you seen the new one? Holy shit!
Oh, I did. That's
Oh
what I
my
mean. Not
God.
cartoon.
I'd
I
be
was
like this the
"Holy
whole time."
shit." If we get it set up and we actually lay out, like, I would say every couple hours we switch a game, and we do some of the bigger games that some of the guys are playing, I think we could actually roll it. I could, if I was, kind of could adjust a couple of weeks in advance,
Right.
or just a week or two, I could let everybody get rolling, but yeah.
I need a couple weeks to let my mom, so when my daughter gets old enough for my mom to take her. I have a
Yeah,
back
no.
scratcher, by the way. It's
Definitely
really
have
good.
to do a weekend
I'm
for
a
me.
dad with 2 kids myself, so I know it.
3. You got Tara living with you.
Oh, I do, yeah. No, but Terry, he picks up after himself, and he takes care of the younger kids, and
Why
he's a
did
real
you
good
spam
guy.
Facebook Glenn Lost?
Yeah.
I want everyone to like it. We got to get our likes up, our subs up.
Right? We need to be friendly.
I purposely didn't like it
Why?
because I loved
Oh,
it.
because it's too
Oh.
mainstream. Oh, okay.
I'm
Because you
I'm
love
putting
it.
I'm putting in for a demotion.
I don't want this responsibility anymore. All right, anyways, let's move on.
The pressure. Sorry, go ahead.
Who's linking that? Is that the link I'm putting up? I don't know.
No, this is different.
Okay, anyways. Soma.
I
This
hate
is
chat.
this is a game where it's a horror style game where you're in an underwater building,
Oh, fuck.
right? And some crazy shit goes on. There's a game called Amnesia that came out some years
Okay.
back. This
Holy
is the
shit.
same creator. The only difference between the style of the games is in Amnesia you don't know who you are or anything about you. In this one you know who you are. You know why you want to get out. So I haven't played it yet, so I don't really know, but because it's in beta still. But basically it's more about you have a family and kids, and it tells the story of who you are, so that you have a feeling you feel more involved with this character.
Is that Soma?
Yeah.
Is this a online multiplayer or is it a
No,
single player
I think it's a
campaign?
Single player.
player.
It looks single player.
Single
It
player
hasn't
story.
come out yet, has
No.
it?
No.
Just watching this video,
It's freaky as shit.
Right?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm watching it.
definitely,
right now.
definitely will probably be
fight
getting
screen.
this.
Like I hate scary games. Like you fuckers are weird. Like why the fuck would you want to pay to have the shit scared out of you?
Okay, I hate
You know
horror
what would
movies.
make a lot of money if we
As
could get
Rainy
some...
Goes Dark.
Oh, did I go dark?
No, it's because you're watching We Don't Ret.
Oh,
But
okay.
the thing is, like, I don't watch horror movies because they don't scare me. I don't have any feelings towards the characters or anything.
You guys
like
no
that.
feelings. You robot.
But a horror video game, that lets me know who that character is. I will get all into that because it's a type of game that if you're gonna get scared at it, you have to know who you're playing.
Play Five Nights at Freddy's 5.
Five
Have
Nights
fun.
at Freddy's is a jump scare game. That's just a bleh.
Yeah.
Did you like Dead Space?
It's funny, but yeah, I like Dead Space. That was a horror game.
Fucking cat made me play that, and oh my god, dude, I don't do jumping shit. Like god, damn. Like she makes me watch horror movies and shit. Like no,
Horror movies are stupid. They don't make me scared at all. I laugh at most of them.
Like she made me watch Mama, and I don't know why. Of all fucking movies, Mama was like, "Go."
All right.
No! Stop!
I hate.
Stop it.
I would throw this. I would throw this at you if it wasn't so delicious.
Ah!
And the fact that he's not across the country from me right now.
Yeah.
I would
Hey,
make
I'm
it.
moving right by you. Maybe we're gonna stop by and say hi or something.
Dude,
you know?
Oz, I bet you I could throw a football over the mountains.
Come to Washington.
You know, a little bit of
No.
Photoshop, and I believe you, man.
I don't go to. Actually, I will go to Seattle one day, just because I want to go to Seattle. Ever since I was a little kid and I saw Sleepless in Seattle, I know, girl movie. I was a kid, doesn't matter. I always wanted to go to Seattle because of the images I saw in the movie, like that.
What movie?
Traffic.
Sleepless in Seattle. I watched it when I was a little kid, and it was awesome.
Isn't that a chick flick?
It was a little kid, okay? Shut the fuck up. It might be
Don't
a
make
little-
fun of him. Don't make fun of him. Come on, guys.
I watched it when I was a little kid, and it's one of those things that stuck with me my whole life.
Oh my god.
Okay? And yes, I have no problem saying that I cry at movies, okay? So shut the fuck up. Anyways, WildStar
Okay.
free-to-play beta has begun. And if you have not played WildStar, this game is awesome. It died off because everyone that came from World of Warcraft went to it, and it was one of those you had to pay for to play, and people didn't want to pay for it because they already played for WoW. But this game right here it's
So wait, what? How are they gonna make money now?
oh, they're making money off of buying little things on the market that don't make you better. Stuff like that.
It's not pay to win though, but
No.
there is a market. you know.
There's pay to have extra characters. I think you can have 2 characters, or if you pay, you can get more. You know, that's not a pay to win thing to me. It's more of a pay to play to have more play style stuff.
You
yeah.
pay for convenience like
Let's
any
just
other
say
game.
this:
though.
World of Warcraft. Here's the circle. Get
We
out of the
wouldn't-
fire. Move. Get out of the fire. Okay. Attack the boss. Don't attack the boss. It felt like that, right? And in some aspects, it's fun because you click on the boss and then you spam buttons to attack. In
Ooh, how
WildStar,
sensual.
when you cast something, it puts this like thing in front of you to show where it's going to shoot off to. Like you literally have to aim yourself in front. Okay, when the bosses do AoE abilities, you'll see circles pop up on the ground, and if you don't move out, it's going to explode, okay? The only raid I ever did, the raid boss I did, was this guy in the middle of the room, right? And he puts a bomb on top of a target, and that person has to run to the edge of the room and explode it. And when he explodes, it'll make the room fall down, but that person right there will blow up in the air and fly back to the party. Or to the
Yeah,
rest
I
of the
saw
players.
that. It's like fucking
Right.
insane.
And so if your whole team isn't playing correctly and somebody blows up the middle of the room, you've just lost room to fight the boss.
No. Sorry, I felt like that was needed.
Yeah, but it's a different style for an MMO where you're actually having to think about what you're doing and aim and stuff, and you don't.
I love the
have-
video I linked to chat when they talked about their kind of raids. Oh, raids.
Penny, raids?
It's hilarious.
Let's see, StarCraft World Championship has started up. And that's that's StarCraft. Those are the what are they? What people play that game? Philippines or something? One of those countries over there that play the games way too well, and we all hate them because we're not as good as them. StarCraft is micromanagement hell. You have your unit. You have a bunch of units, and you set them up to 1 through 0, and you have to start hitting buttons like crazy. Like all you hear from their keyboard is, and you're playing a game. And you just hear them typing like 1,000 buttons a minute. Sorry.
1,000 sips of whiskey a minute. Keeps the doctor away, probably.
Alright, so we're going to end off the show with games coming out this week. For PC. Final Fantasy Type 0 is coming out this week.
Ooh, there's one on this list that I really want to check out.
The rest of them, I don't know what the fuck they are. Curses and Chaos.
Oh,
No. The Zombie.
not that one either.
Fingered. I don't know
Yes!
who would...
Woohoo! That name. Just that name alone.
Right.
I don't care what it's about.
I had
want
to look
play.
this one up because I was like, what? Why would they call a game Fingered unless it's some dirty-ass game?
Yeah.
Dirty
It's
ass
actually
game.
not. It has something to do with the fingers that point at different things. You gotta...
I love though that the way you have these right now because it says zombie fingered volume.
Oh, you man.
That just sounds
You want to
dirty.
turn the volume up. Drop the bass. But yeah,
Okay.
Volume is the last game. Don't know what that game is. So basically, the only game that's worth a shit coming out is the Final Fantasy Type O. time.
Huh.
And I have something before we end the stream.
Okay.
Vinny P has been relentless. He'll come into my TeamSpeak channel. Yo, dude, Rocket League, buy it. Best $20 you'll ever spend. You know, I get on today. He hops in my channel. Dude, Rocket League, buy it. Best $20 ever. I go, fuck, Vinny. All right, I'll fucking buy it. Jesus Christ. You know, downloading it. There is 8 of us doing 4v4. Best time of playing a game. You know, you're just playing soccer with cars. $19. I recommend you buy it and download it. Plug in a controller. Super fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
I-
Vinny P though. He's the whole reason I got it, and the same thing. Hey man, Mr. Randy, check this out. Yo, buy this game. Best $20 you will ever spend, yo. Best $20. And I was like, nah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if I pay $20 on it. I'll wait till it goes on sale. No, you don't want to wait. Best $20. You know,
You don't wanna
hands
wait,
down. After
It's like,
3
dude.
days, I went to bed thinking about the damn game. Woke up knowing I was gonna buy it. You
Because,
know,
dude,
look at it.
it'll take you a year to get to the level I'm at. I was like, hasn't it been out for like a month? Yeah, but fuck it. Don't worry about it, dude. Just buy it. Buy it. Daisy mod. Fuck Daisy.
Yeah.
Get in the chopper.
Well,
Yeah, get in the shopper.
Get to the chopper.
I could go be buying
Yeah,
Duck
what
Game
would
instead.
we without
Duck
Vinny,
Game
man?
is so much better.
That game?
You ever played Duck Game?
I
Oh
like-
yeah, cocking his Glock.
No, you guys haven't seen
Chris
Duck
Block.
Game?
Oh God.
Oh, hold on. You guys have to see
Don't
this.
fuck with the P.
I'm gonna put this up on chat, so go check it out. Cynical Brit doing it, whatever. I'll just put that up there. Duck Game is basically like, you know how I put it in the chat, by the way. You know how Smash Brothers is? The Smash Brothers game is. Well, think of that with a bunch of items, like thousands of or all these items on your screen, and you're a duck, and you have other ducks, and you shoot each other and go crazy with different weapons that yeah, crazy shit.
Super Smash
I wanna-
Bros.
I mean, just the concept of what you're saying is what if I caught you right? You mean I get to fuck ducks with other ducks?
Yes.
Holy
Super
shit!
Smash Bros. style.
Sign me the
Super
fuck
Smash
up.
Brothers style. So
This
you're
is like the
smashing
weirdest
them
damn
out.
game
I mean,
ever.
But they gotta quack when they die or they get fucked up. Ah!
They
Ah!
do. They do.
Oh!
If you
Just
ever watched like
uppercut a duck or something.
this guy named Donkey on YouTube plays this game and makes it so worth it. But yeah. Alright, anyways, going back to that soccer game, I'm gonna buy it sooner or later. I just have to have the money for it.
Yeah, that's how I was like, dude, I just, I've downloaded World of Warships. I got Dirty Bomb. I have, and I can't play every game at once. Finally bit the bullet this afternoon, and it really was worth $20. It's a fun game.
I agree. I was that guy who said I don't know if I'd spend $20 on that game. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
what I told. And he said, I don't care what you think. It's a good game. Get the game.
I don't care what you
You're gonna like it. Pretty much. And I was like, he's a very persuasive guy, and I did, and I give it to him. I don't regret it. Not even like half. Like I'm not even half and half. Like I got in there. I played that first game or two. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I know how to go forward. I know how to jump and boost, and I kind of worked on it as we go. And it was just kind of addicting how easy it was to get into it, but kind of to really get the right move. So it actually takes a lot of skill. And so,
It does. And Vinny is pretty damn good at it.
yeah, he's the best person I know playing it.
He's on
hands
my
down.
team. That's all I gotta say. When I get the game,
Yeah.
he's better be on my team. Cause
I would put Vinny versus 3, and my money's on Vinny any day. Hands down, anybody playing Rocket League, Vinny will kick your ass. Bring it.
Make sure to sub to the channel. We're going to have a video coming out hopefully tomorrow of some highlights of all of us playing. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in it and you're kind of on the fence, check it out.
Cool. We'll consider that Easyrider's final thoughts. Mr. Randy, anything for those of viewers sticking in?
No, I don't. I love you all. If you're in the clan, I can't wait to see you for the meeting tomorrow. Big promotion list. Make sure to check it out on the site if you haven't already.
Huge.
Love you.
Good deal, Mr. Oz.
I'm done. I got nothing else to say.
Good deal. All right, guys.
Clanlost.com. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
that concludes our episode for tonight, brought to you by, obviously, Lost Clan. Make sure you check us out at clanlost.com, which we will throw into the chat for you in a moment. This has been episode 8. Been tons of fun. Make sure you check us out at our own perspective Twitters, which you can see, obviously, in this new sexy overlay, which I designed.
Very nice, very nice.
Other than that, we got nothing else for you this week. So, with that, see you boys next time.
Peace out. I love you.